Oh my gosh. Here we are again. Hey everyone, I'm so sorry. You can hear me now? I always do this, I swear. Could you hear me? Yes, I am so sorry. I always do this. Every time I touch the mic, I press mute. I am so sorry. Okay, I'm going to start the collective message well, let me first say my spiel. Thank you everybody for being here. So sorry. This is going to be for air signs. So we're going to be going from Gemini, Libra to Aquarius. This is going to be your August 2025 readings. We're going to start off with the collective message. All right, so channel messages for the collective, and then we'll get the chisme for you, those of you that are new here. The chisme is the 411, the scoop, the tea, and then we'll get into the individual signs, okay? So starting the collective message at 4:14. I'm going to tell you some of the channel messages that I was getting. I was getting a very heavy pregnancy energy. There could be someone in here that could be finding out you're pregnant, but a lot of like the pregnancy energy I was getting was more for those that are like late pregnancy and age, okay? Medically speaking, 35, having a child at 35 to 40, so closer to 40. All right, some of you guys could be experiencing a lot of like sleepiness this week. I'm sorry, this month, a lot of like very fatigued, very sleepy. All right, so obviously get rest. The numbers that I was getting is 44, 44, 11, 44, so a lot of fours, 55, 30, 03, and 888. I was getting the color purple and black, and it was just giving me a lot of sense of like royalty. There could be someone here named after royalty, or the name could be royalty, okay? So I was seeing a lot of like diamonds, gold. I feel like there's a big shift coming when it comes to materialistic things in your life. So a lot of abundance, materialism, so on and so forth. I was also getting like the energy of like a 3 or an 11-year-old child. Okay, for those of you that could be pregnant this month, this could be like a rainbow baby, or a baby that is like, not to say any child isn't desired, but some of you, you know, there could have been some kind of fertility issue around the pregnancy or getting to this point. So congratulations. I was also getting like a heavy sense of like a tattoo of a cat, okay? A cat, a lion, something within the cat family. I was also hearing that Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga song. I don't remember what it's called, but we all know that song, right? Going back to chronic fatigue, there could be someone here, and this is not medical advice, it's just the channel message that I was getting, could be dealing with like rheumatological issues, okay? Hence the chronic fatigue. There could be like a lot of sense of weight gain this month, okay? Some of you guys may start focusing on some kind of diet, so like anti-inflammatory diet. What else was I getting? I think that's it. Oh yeah, and somebody could be getting their body done this month, okay? So aesthetic surgery. That was a collective message that I got. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button, please. So we're going to do your chisme. So this is going to be the energy around you, the chisme that you could hear. Hopefully it's not your chisme, but it could be the chisme you could be hearing about this month for the collective air signs. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. I feel like a lot of you guys just watch me, which is a little creepy, but you don't hit the like button. I don't understand why. You stay here, you watch me, but you don't hit the like button. So 61 people, 8 likes. That's just creepy vibes. Okay. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what's the chisme? What's the chisme for the air signs? All right, you got threatened and too busy winning. Backstabbing, heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, passion. And engagement ring. The snake, too busy winning, love triangle, yeah. Backstabbing, boss daddy, passion, creativity, engagement ring, and hammer. Some of you guys, there could be an energy of someone finding out, okay? Someone kind of being crushed or feeling like backstab, that somebody could be getting engaged, okay, this month. Somebody could have gone towards a third party and getting into a higher level of commitment with them. All right. I do feel like whoever this person is, so again, this doesn't have to be your cheesemate. This could be someone that people that you know, somebody you could be hearing about this. I feel like the person that the third party could be somebody that resembles. So if this is you and somebody, if your person went to a third party, like the third party could resemble you, or there's something very similar to this third party and you. Okay. Love, unconditional love. Yes, move in silence. So this could have been a situation where it's definitely third party situation, girl fight, always partying. This could have been a situation where somebody was moving in silence, right? They had multiple, it feels like somebody was like living an outside or another whole life, a secret life. Teddy bear, coffin, and addiction. I feel like whoever it is that got cheated on, or the one that feels backstabbed, I feel like there is it's almost like divine intervention. Somebody could be finding out their person is moving on to someone else, committing to someone else, but it's almost like they needed that punch in the gut to finally move on from this situation. All right. I feel though, whoever it is getting committed to though, it's always like they're looking back. They're looking back. So what do I mean by that? You know, let's just say if I'm the person that's in a commitment and I move on to someone else in secret, right? Or I cheat on my person, I step out. Like that next person that I go to will always be like, especially if they know, they're always going to feel like, well, she's going to just do that to me anyway. So that person could always be like watching, spying, like the relationship won't be healthy. Fake smiles. Yeah. Spiritual hater. You know, if this is your situation, air signs, I feel like the person that they're moving to, or your person, or your ex person, I should say, there's something about the way you kind of fall and get up that they hate. So it says here spiritual hater, okay, ego. There's something that maybe you don't show, okay? It's almost like some of you guys may like suffer in silence and people feel like you don't feel at all. And that's something I always feel with air signs. It's like we're humans, you know, we always get hurt, but there's something about air signs where they're just so logical. Like maybe we just don't see that side of them. All right. Yeah. Moving on, creeping it into you. It's like, how could you move on even though I'm doing this to you? Which is weird, right? It's all ego. There can be someone really marrying or moving towards someone else for money. Okay. There could be something here where like a main person could becoming like the side person, or this person may want that. But yeah, there could be some kind of rejection on that energy. Ship, soulmates, and scarcity tactics. For some of you, this month is going to feel like it's my turn. All right. It's my turn. I found someone, you know, and there can be some kind of like karma here at play. Mask, yeah, bad reputation, wasting time. If this is your story, you're going to start applying or assigning the purpose to this event, okay? And you're going to realize that all this person was a blockage, because there's literally cock block here, to you some kind of elevation and growth into some kind of soulmate energy. Some of you guys could have really felt like, you know, this person stole years or, you know, something like that out of your life. But again, there's a very big energy, if this is your story, where you're going to realize that you were just kind of stuck on stupid on this person. You know what I mean? There's some kind of like clarity that you're going to get. Okay, so from your glow up or your abundance, somebody's just kind of staying in the same energy. All right. We're going to start with Gemini. All right, for the Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, we're going to start with love for the month of August 2025. For the Geminis in love. Hey, Dorian. Thank you. Hey, sis. I know it's so weird. 119, 120 people watching, 14 likes. Anyways. All right. For the Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's love looking like for the Gemini this month? You got the Three of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. High Priestess, okay. Pisces, Virgo energy. And the Four of Cups. Dorian, you will never overstep. Three of Cups, Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Hangman. Yeah, the High Priestess, Nine of Swords, Four of Cups of Lovers, a Gemini, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I don't know. Some of you guys that collective Cheeseman read, that 411 read I just did could be about you. Okay, or this could be a situation that you were dealing with. Some of you guys could have been dealing with someone non-committal, or dealing with a third-party situation, dealing with somebody that, you know, couldn't make up their mind about you or about the situation. I'm going to say it that way. I feel like you're going to definitely speak your mind. Again, this is a very specific message. Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. There's something that you're making very clear to this person. Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman, because you feel like there is something that's just literally not picking up from the ground. It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. There's a lot of stagnancy. Okay, I do feel like you're following your intuition with the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords, even though it's hard to move on, or it's hard to say, you know what, I'm done. I feel like you're definitely rejecting this person because you're not happy in whatever the situation is. Some of you guys could be realizing, like, listen, I am the Empress. Okay, I deserve love, and realizing that whatever this is just holding you back from your Ace of Cups. All right, feeling fulfilled. All right, some of you guys may also feel like, damn, you know, what does the future hold now if I do release this person? So this could be a situation where you are in a relationship or a commitment for many years or something like that, and it's like, damn, now what? Okay, some of you guys are definitely gonna get out of that energy and step outside. Yeah, the Hermit. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're realizing that, you know, holding on to whatever this is, some kind of stagnancy with someone, is just holding you back from wish fulfillment. I feel like you're learning some kind of lesson here. Emperor. Six of Cups. For some of you, this is definitely someone you had many years with, you could have been married to. Okay, you could have definitely had children with this person, and I feel like what's coming to an end is the breadcrumbing energy, is you trying to work things out with whoever this is. Yeah, the Chariot, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like you guys are out of there. All right, some of you guys may be having some kind of big leap or faith, or some kind of big move. This could also be a divorce, okay, where you're kind of like finally signing papers, and you could be literally moving out the house, or out of the city, out of the state. This was very specific. Hey, Liz. For real, my numbers are always off. It's so weird. All right, what else for the Geminis in love? What else for the Geminis? Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups wants to come out in reverse. Some of you guys could be feeling like somebody is a liar or a chronic liar. The Strength, sorry, that's the Knight of Wands and the Strength. Leo energy. Knight of Swords, Three of Cups, Page of Cups, yeah, Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Strength, Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but this is almost giving me an energy of like hanging into a situation, kind of praying and hoping that something would change, waiting. All right, trying to manifest. It's almost like trying to make a hoe into a housewife, to be quite honest with you, because someone is very immature. It's like, yeah, somebody wanted to wait for some kind of change, okay? The Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor, like, when are you going to step up? But I feel like, Gemini, you guys are gaining some kind of sense of clarity. It's almost like you're realizing, you know, okay, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, you know, there's a need here to kind of rip this Band-Aid off with the Queen of Swords quickly. Okay, this is definitely not something you're going to be you're speaking your mind this month. Okay, and you're gaining some kind of self-confidence to move away from this situation. Eight of Swords, yeah, I feel like some of you guys may feel like, you know, my time is kind of going by and I'm still stuck on stupid or something like that. Nine of Wands, the World. Yeah, you're closing out a cycle with someone. Ace of Cups, the Sun, the Devil, ooh, and the Lovers. Some of you guys have something very hot and passionate after this. Okay, Capricorn, Leo, Gemini energy. Some of you guys are definitely sneaking away. All right. And and it doesn't feel like you're sneaking away because literally this person wasn't giving you shit. But, you know, there's some kind of strategic move. Some of you guys are keeping it a secret and you're moving towards something very passionate, very sexual, very hot and heavy. Okay, maybe you're gonna start becoming a little bit superficial with the next person because you're not ready to be committed. All right, let us look at your career. I don't have that deck here. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is. All right, let's look at your career for you this month, Gemini. Hey, John. This weekend, I trusted my gut feeling, and sure enough, I was right. Your readings are always on point. Thank you, boo. Okay. This month for the Geminis, when it comes to career, Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, some of you guys are going towards a new opportunity. Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Or you could have started recently a new job. Four of Pentacles. Emperor. And the Judgment. Five of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Emperor. King of Pentacles. Judgment. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you guys could have been at limbo about moving towards something that you feel is much more aligned with you. Okay, you could be ending a job that you feel like was like clipping your wings with the Death, King of Pentacles, and the Emperor, Six of Pentacles. Some of you guys felt like you were being underpaid, or you feel that way. What's the Ten of Swords, Judgment, and Knight of Pentacles? Ten of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys are leaving. I'm getting two energies. Some of you guys are leaving a family business to go to like a regular like 9-to-5 corporate job, or it could be the opposite because I'm getting King of Pentacles and the Emperor. That gives me like your own business, your own energy or something like that, or self-employed. Okay, I feel like some of you guys are definitely going towards where you're going to feel happy. Seven of Swords, yeah, King of Swords. You're being very strategic at this. Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Again, there's a very big energy, Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, of leaving something behind to where you feel emotionally fulfilled. That could even mean taking a pay cut. Hierophant, Tower. Yeah, Nine of Cups. You get some kind of elevation, though, in the long run. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, the Divine is like, just be patient. Okay. Anything else for the Geminis as far as career this month? The King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. The Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Eight of Swords, Hangman, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles. You know, I'm getting the same energy. Some of you guys could be in like corporate, or you can be some kind of like high paying. I have a lot of stability here, but some of you guys are choosing to step down or choosing like a soft girl, a soft guy life, and it may be taking a pay cut. But it does come with happiness. Tell me about what they're going towards. The Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys are thinking about your children or family, or maybe like a remote job, being more with your family, your friends. Like, it's almost like quality over quantity. Okay, this is very specific as far as career. I'm getting the same energy. Judgment, Ace of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys have a like some kind of epiphany. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and you're leaving like it feels like a corporate job, like some kind of high-paying job or something that has provided you stability. And it's not to say Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers. I don't know. Some of you guys are wanting to live like a more humble life. I've never gotten that energy before. But it's again, it's not the money thing. It's that you're gonna be truly happy. Okay, you're gonna be truly like, you know, yeah, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, like being able to pour to yourself. So maybe you're going towards a job where you feel like there's more flexibility or more like life work balance. Okay. What else for the Geminis this month? You got expression and harmony. Signs. Moving up. And give and take. Timing. Independence. Yeah. Gestures. Money matters. And wisdom. Tell me about money matters moving up. Investment, manifesting, and gifts. Some of you guys are definitely like you have a cushion, or maybe you're gonna live a little bit off your off your savings for the next few months or something like that. But there's a big energy of wanting to literally live in harmony and independence. It's like you don't want to be stuck to like a 9 to 5. You want to live life. That's what this is giving me. Star power, prickly situation, limitations. Is almost like you don't want to be limited anymore in life. Authority. Some of you guys may have some kind of clashes with boss, or you feel like you're not meant to take orders from anybody. Okay, cut in ties, authority, and prickly situations. Some of you guys don't like the job that you're in. Okay, but it's giving me more so kind of again, quality over quantity. Like there's a big emphasis on wanting a great quality of life, or being more at home, being more with your kids, being more with your family, something like that. All right, let's look at your finances, Gemini, for this month. Page of Swords. What's the finances for the Geminis this month? Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yes, again, this is the same energy. You're going towards emotional fulfillment, but this means being a little bit restricted. This is very specific and may not resonate with everyone. All right, some of you guys feel like maybe you have a lot of bills. You know, it's very hard to kind of keep it like keep on top of a lot of bills. Maybe there's a lot of credit cards or something like that. But again, this is definitely some of you guys are moving towards an emotionally fulfilling situation where it's going to keep you kind of tied up. All right. Some of you guys have a lot of responsibilities this month, especially when it comes to children. Yeah, you could be feeling a little bit of stagnancy. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, and the Lovers. The Fool, okay, the Queen of Cups, but you make it happen. You make it happen. Page of Cups, okay, King of Pentacles, and the Sun. Some of you guys are going to really encounter now. This is not going to be for everyone, but some of you guys may be getting married. There's a shared income here for some of you guys. Like somebody could be moving into your home, and now you're, you know, there's something about like a power couple. All right, a recent marriage or a recent partnership where you're going to share income with someone. Okay. Anything else with finances? Finances for the Gemini this month. Finances. Five of Swords, the Sun, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords. There's a better sense of direction for you, Geminis, when it comes to your finances this month. Some of you guys may be downloading like some kind of specific app to where you see where your money's been going. Three of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. You could be realizing that you've been investing in stuff that you don't need, on miscellaneous things. Some of you guys may feel like you've been very impulsive with your money, very careless. Okay, there's a little bit of disappointment around that. Okay, but that may be what you need to shift your perception and to gain some kind of elevation. Yeah, Six of Cups, the Lovers, and a Page of Wands. Okay, Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, and a Queen of Swords. Strength. Some of you guys are going to realize that you are your own sabotage, especially if you like to like be generous with other people or something like that, or you know, pay for all the drinks, etc., etc. Yeah, there could be somebody that could have been really taking advantage of you financially. All right, let's look at general energy and then we'll move on to Libra. General energy for the Geminis. What else can the Geminis expect this month? Five of Wands, Nine of Cups wanted to come out in reverse, and the Chariot. Cancer energy, Two of Wands, and the Lovers. What's the Five of Wands? 10 of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Justice. What's this? Five of Wands, 10 of Cups, Seven of Cups. What's that about? The Wheel of Fortune. Something is changing. Death. Yeah, you could be moving away from conflict. You could be moving away from a love situation where someone had other options or competition. Some of you guys are really going to be focused very much on yourself this month. What's the Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups? Yeah, some of you guys are going to realize like there was a little bit lack of self-love when it came to, you know, from you to you. All right, the World. Yeah, some of you guys may be really working out this month, working on yourself, working on your health. And I do see some kind of karmic justice in love. Eight of Wands, Justice, King of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Three of Swords is Strength. This is once you heal from some kind of relationship. All right. I feel like Judgment, the Hermit, and the Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Some of you guys are definitely going to apply purpose to a very hard lesson, a very hard loss. All right, 10 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the Tower. This could have been a really bad divorce that you went through. Some of you guys are going to start seeing like a very beautiful opportunity after this ending. Four of Wands, yeah. Some of you guys are going to realize why the divine did what they did this month. And I feel like that's what's going to be opening up the doors for maybe a new commitment or just new opportunities. There's a very important lesson from all this, and actually realizing it is going to open doors for you. All right, Five of Swords, Knight of Wands. Again, this could have been someone that you kept allowing to come back. Somebody that was holding you back, literally. But you knew this, and you hung in there. Same energy as the love energy, Gemini. All right, let's look at your witchy message. What's the message for the Geminis this month? You got Cup of Tea, patience, and reassessment. Remember, a watch pot never boils. Let it do its work in its own time and trust in your process. Use this time to reflect on your situation and how you feel about it and reassess your perspective. The Cup of Tea card reminds you that perhaps all is not as it seems. Your reflection are these lessons you can learn from a difficult situation that you haven't considered yet. I just said this all wrong. Are there lessons, I'm so sorry, you can learn from a difficult situation that you haven't considered yet? All right, Gemini. Sorry, I am tired. All right. Libra. Libra. For the Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's love looking like for the Libras this month? What's love looking like for the Libras this month? You got Knight of Swords, the Judgment, and the Magician, Sagittarius and Gemini energy. Nine of Cups and the Temperance. Okay, heavy Sagittarius energy. Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, Judgment, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Heavy Leo, Strength, Ace of Swords, and a Ten of Cups. Death and a Five of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Swords. I feel like you're healing from a really bad ending. There's change coming in. There's something about your patience in all this, Libra. You guys have wish fulfillment coming in. Eight of Swords, Strength, and the Magician. Yeah, Two of Cups. Some of you guys was really holding back like from people energies because you really took the time to work on yourself. Okay, and I feel like the divine is like, okay, it's your time now. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. You have some kind of breakthrough. You have something very peaceful coming in with the Temperance, High Priestess, and the Ten of Cups. Six of Wands. Wow, this could be a Pisces, a Virgo. Three of Cups. Some of you guys may be dating. All right, and if you are, I feel like I don't know, I could be speaking to a Libra that's already gone through this change, you know, the bad ending, kind of like healing yourself, and you could be dating right now. So it depends on where you are. But the thing with dating is that you're keeping it very intentional. You're moving away from those superficial energies. King of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Page of Wands. There could have been something specifically with a fire sign, heavy fire energy. Hangman, Four of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have been talking to somebody. It feels a bit superficial that... What's the Five of Wands? Justice. It's like you learned some kind of lesson from whoever this is. This is very specific. Some of you guys, there's someone here that shift your perception on the things that you don't want. Okay, on the kind of men and women that you don't want to date. The Star, yeah, the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. This person could have been one of those where you had like a really a very instant connection, and you guys were talking, you kind of hit it off, but then they started like ghosting you, or they were very inconsistent. It made you feel a bit insecure, and you started realizing, okay, this is the shit that I don't want. I don't know why that's coming up like that. Okay, Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Three of Wands. There's an energy here, Libra, where you're holding yourself as such a beautiful energy standard that you're rejecting anyone that's not like reciprocal. Okay, it's almost like, you know, I know what I want. My body's my temple. That kind of energy. Three of Wands. I'm okay with to wait. You know, there's no rush in this. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Wands and the Hierophant. And I feel like this month, the divine is like, okay, we see you, girl. We see you. Emperor, Hierophant. You have some kind of divine masculine here, divine feminine. All right. This could be an Aries, a Taurus. Hey, Karma. Thank you so much, boo. Thank you, boo. All right. Anything else for the Libras? This is nice, Libra. I like this. What's love looking like for the Libras this month? You got the Sun, okay? Leo energy. Thank you, boo. Appreciate you. King of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Ace of Pentacles, the Fool. You have some kind of new beginning. The Tower, Queen of Swords. This, again, I could be speaking to somebody that's divorced. Okay, but again, you have something happy coming in, but you're releasing some kind of cold energy on your end. Some of you guys could have been a bit bitter from a situation. You could have been carrying something very heavy on your shoulders. Okay, and I feel like that's what you're going to be releasing. You have a new beginning here. All right. Death. And this is, again, I could be speaking to somebody divorced. Okay, or somebody that invested a lot of years in a connection. I feel like you're leaving something that was sabotaging. It could have been a marriage. I'm getting someone that was married. 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups. You do have a connection here. All right, King and the Queen of Swords. Why is that here? The Judgment, the Page of Cups. Your past situation can try to come back towards you, just FYI. But I feel like the full King of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, you're moving into something very successful. Okay, you're moving into something very successful. Page of Cups, the Star, Aquarius energy, Sagittarius energy. You're giving someone a shot, a chance. And this looks really good. All right. 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the Hierophant. High Priestess, I feel like you just need to make sure that you know the difference between fear and intuition. Love the oil and Libra moon here. Oh, thank you so much. Yay, I'm so happy that you like it, love. Thank you, D-Ray. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. What else for the Libras? Let's go to career. What's career looking like for the Libras this month? What's career looking like for the Libras this month? 5 of Wands, the Emperor, and the 10 of Cups. Libra, be careful with some kind of workplace drama, especially with the boss, okay? Temperance, and the 4 of Swords, King of Cups, High Priestess, Page of Cups. Oh boy, Page of Swords. Okay, some of you guys need to not date at work. Okay, especially if you're calling in a lot of attention. Knight of Wands, 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. Some of you guys need to also keep people out your business. Keep people out of your business. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, be careful of any third-party situation, love affair kind of going on at work. All right. Some of you guys, in time, I don't know if it's going to be for the month of August, you may realize like this shit ain't paying you what you want. And you may be making a very logical decision that, you know, ripping off the Band-Aid quickly. And you may leave it to go to something else. Ace of Swords, 9 of Wands, Queen of Cups. I don't know if it's going to be in August because I see you still hanging on there a little bit longer. Some of you guys is almost like I don't know if there's somebody's making false promises that you're going to be up for like a raise or you're going to be up for some kind of promotion. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys may be tired of waiting and you're going to end up leaving. All right. Some of you guys could already start like applying to other places and interviewing. What else for the Libras this month? Oh, yes. Questions tomorrow at 7 p.m. Yes, thank you. What else for the Libras this month when it comes to career? Magic and protection in reverse. Some of you guys may need a little protection at work. What I mean by that, well, some of you guys may you're very envied at work, okay? You may need like an amulet or something, or if you believe in that, or just stay prayed up, you know, whatever it is that you believe for protection. You guys may get a lot of evil eye, okay? There's something very magical about you. I don't know, some people may just hate the way you walk, all right? Adventure. And relationships, you see, ending. I told you about this relationship. It says business partners, office, love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. So be careful if you know, doing the nasty with one of your coworkers, because somebody could be finding out. You may be on that, like that Coldplay thing, the meme that's been going around. Strategy, star power. There's something about people not liking you because you stand out. Some of you guys may have some kind of fast change coming in, real passion. You see, I'm getting someone that's having a workplace affair. Be careful. Ending. Education. Some of you guys may be going back to school. all right, to do something totally different, something that's going to provide you more flexibility, all right, and it is opening up opportunities, direction, success, yes, and shedding. You're outgrowing a certain situation. Some of you guys could be outgrowing a current position, and here goes money matters. The feeling of that you need something with a higher pay. And some of you guys could have graduated, or this could be like somebody that has like a bachelor's or a master's, and you're like, yeah, you're not even paying me for the titles that I have, or something like that. Okay. Finances for the Libras. Finances this month. Finances this month for the Libras. For real. I hear you, Liz. Finances this month for the Libras. What's the finances looking like? 5 of Cups. Knight of Swords, King of Swords, and a Knight of Wands. So there could be a little of a disappointment around finances, okay? Not to say for the whole month. Some of you guys may have a lot of responsibilities. There could be like a very like a big expense coming up that you weren't prepared for, okay? Or maybe you were, but it just kind of takes a bit hit to your savings. All right, 4 of Swords, yeah, the Moon, the Knight of Cups. I feel like you end up figuring things out with the Temperance and Ace of Cups. All right, Libras, you won't hit rock bottom from this. Okay, some of you guys could be... Why is the King and the Queen of Swords? 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups. I could be speaking to somebody divorced. On whatever side you're on, okay, it could be that you're losing income from a home, so it's almost like, how am I going to do this? If you guys are getting divorced, some of you guys could be paying alimony or child support, but I feel like the divine got you. You're going to do just fine. The World, yeah, Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. I don't feel like you're going to be broke. I just feel like you're not going to be where you're at. Okay, I mean, you're not going to be where you want to be, I should say. You do have success here, so I do feel like things turn out okay. 8 of Cups, yeah, 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Some of you guys, I mean, you kind of get right back on your feet. Okay, but very highlighted energy of some kind of unexpected expense. Some of you guys could be really digging into your savings this month. Hey, Mana. All right, last messages for the Libras, and then we'll move on to Aquarius. Anything else for the Libras? Hey, Kia. Last messages for the Libras. Anything else this month? Four of Cups, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the High Priestess, Pisces, Virgo, 8 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, High Priestess, 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups, the Moon, 8 of Cups, Queen of Swords, or that's the King of Swords, 8 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Somebody could be, a past situation could be coming back around. Devil and the High Priestess, Page of Swords. What's that about? Okay, very specific message. This may not resonate with everyone. Some of you guys, you could have been married, and somebody may try to come back around. Some of you guys could be finding out that someone from their past could have been doing some kind of black magic. Okay, I don't know where I'm getting that, but that's here. Okay. 5 of Cups and the Moon, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be holding back from this situation. You're beyond this. You know, you've outgrown this, and you're going to be cutting this person off. What does this person want? Empress, 10 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. They want you to release some kind of burden. Okay. They want to apologize. Why is this? Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, Tower, the Sun, this Queen of Wands. For some of you, they could have gone to another, they could have been married or gone to someone else, and there's an ending there. So they're coming back towards you. Yeah, they haven't let you go. Some of you guys could have had drama with whoever this is. All right, whatever whoever this person was dealing with, you could have had drama with that person. This person could be watching you online as well. I feel the fact that this person comes back around, it's almost like I told you so. So you kind of feel good about it, whether you want this person or not. All right, for the Libras. For the Libras. You could book that question for tomorrow, love. I'll be doing personal readings tomorrow at 7 p.m. For the Libras. You got Hearth. Let's see. You got Hearth also symbolizes connection with those you consider family as well as spirit. This card suggests that you look to those relationships and do what is necessary to reinforce them. Renew your connections to your Hearth to keep the communication with spirit in your home vibrant. Your reflection: in what ways does your connection to spirit need attention? Some of you guys may have like altars or something like that. That requires attentions, okay, depending on your religious beliefs or background. Okay. Hey Dorothy, I've worn this before. I know my titties are all out today. I was trying to look good for my husband. We went to the dealership. That's all we went to go do. Stop making me feel that way. Stop making me blush. Hey Dorothy, hey boo, thank you. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus. We starting at 5000. All right, for the Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus. That's how you make them deals, girl. You know it. For the Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus. I'm really good at negotiating. I mean, maybe hasn't been a lot to many, but I've had 6 cars in my lifetime. You know, my first car was at 24. That's why. That's when I had moved. I think 24, 25 when I moved to Florida. Okay. Love for the Aquarius. Love for the Aquarius. The Devil. Oh, Lord. It came out crossed. Okay. Love for the Aquarius this month. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Capricorn energy. 5 of Swords. Aquarius, what the frig? Something is stuck as fuck. But let's see. What is stuck? There's a very, like, stuck energy. Something is not moving forward. But I don't know if this is you and someone or it's just you. 4 of Swords. This could be you. And the Chariot wanted to come out in reverse. So Capricorn, Cancer energy. The Fool. Okay, Aquarius energy. 4 of Wands, 7 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, King of Swords. Some of you guys are avoiding commitment. Some of you guys, you're the ones that are stuck, okay? It gives me avoidance, all right? It doesn't give me anything more. I can't say that you're stuck on someone or in a situation. It just gives me like you just don't want to deal with it. Maybe Chariot is like the way your outlook on life right now is or love is very, very logical. All right. The Sun, 9 of Cups. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like there is someone here, Devil, the Sun, that could be very passionate. You could be having like really good sex this month. I do get that. But when it comes to the commitment part, I feel like that's when you become a little bit avoidant, okay? Especially if this person starts talking family. That shit weighs heavy on you. Why is that? The Queen of Wands. Two of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys are very much focused on your children, on your family. You could like work a lot. The Empress, Queen of Cups, yeah, Six of Swords. There's a big highlighted aspect, even though we're talking about love, Aquarius, that some of you guys really need to start making some time for you. Okay, some of you guys may feel like, oh well, I'm never alone, I'm with my children. I don't believe that. I don't believe in that. I feel like we all need adult companion, or we should, you know what I mean? It's just it's not, I don't know how to explain that. And I know people are going to start saying like whatever, just like when I said like we all need a break from our children, and somebody started going crazy in here. um I'm trying to find the right words, but I don't believe that you can't feel alone because you have children. Does that make sense? Like, it's not the same as adult companion, right? Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. What's that? I feel like this month the highlighted issue is going to be realizing that maybe you are alone. Okay, and also realizing that there are the why in why you are avoiding commitment, or why you're avoiding some kind of connection. Eight of Wands. Okay, I don't know if this is somebody already here, but it just feels like a lot of like avoidance. Some of you guys may have something like a really nice sneaky link, somebody, you know, but maybe when this person leaves, or when you leave, there's a sense of like, damn, you know, I want to wake up to somebody. I want, you know, I want pancakes in the morning or something like that. Maybe the why is what you're going to be, is going to be highlighted for you this month. Anything else for the Aquariuses as far as love this month? Queen of Swords, okay, that's your energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Six of Pentacles. I feel like Aquarius, you know, I mean, when it comes, you are an air sign. You guys are very logical. I sometimes wish I could be an air sign. I wouldn't be in a lot of shit, or maybe I wouldn't do impulsive shit. I don't know. I feel like you give to people accordingly, especially when it comes to protecting your heart. Ace of Cups. Okay, let's see. Ten of Pentacles and a Six of Swords. Some of you guys are like this because you were married before, okay? Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. It's not like you don't get attention. The Moon, I'm telling you, somebody here does it for you. So you got somebody that, you know, you can get your rocks off with. I won't say that you're not lonely. You don't got cobwebs. I will tell you that much. You don't got cobwebs, but I feel like the emotional part is where it's like, now what? Queen of Swords, Five of Wands, Tower. The Lovers. I don't know. You could bicker with someone a lot. Somebody's showing up. I just don't know where this is going. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So there could be a commitment here. What is this? Why is the Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and a Six of Pentacles? Temperance. No, that's a Temperance. Sagittarius energy, Gemini energy, Page of Swords, King of Wands, Four of Cups. Some of you guys can't be with the person that you want to be. I won't say you can't. You won't be, like, you don't want to be with the person that you really want to be with. I'm not sure why. Why? Nine of Pentacles, too. Because this person may not be single. Some of you guys, I don't know. This is a weird energy. Did you just tell people that they didn't have cobwebs? I sure did. I sure did. I mean, listen, somebody here has someone that does it right for them. Somebody here has a connection where they're getting some, okay? I just don't see the emotional aspect, okay? I have been around the block a few times. You know, I feel like, I mean, I hope we're all adults in here. You know, you have that energy of somebody, the go-to person. But it doesn't, it just gives me whoever I'm speaking to, you're just not, I don't know if you're non-committal, or I don't know what you're waiting for. For some of you, you could still be hooked on someone, or the person that you really want to be with is still they're committed, or there's something there. Why is the devil in the Three of Cups? Eight of Wands. You could still be talking to somebody that's committed. I mean, I don't know. That could be in a commitment. Again, I don't see a relationship per se. I see really good sex. I see, I want to say hydration. Okay. I don't see a commitment. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're stuck. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's I'm good or I don't want it right now. Again, there could be something highlighted where you could start realizing, damn, I've been in my head. I've been really blocked off to love. You know, maybe I want to manifest, emperor, a commitment, a wife, a husband, etc. This is for August, boo. Listen, I call it as I see it. It was here. There was a lot of sex. What could I say? Um, is there anybody else here for the Aquariuses? Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups. No, the Aquariuses, when it comes to the actual matters around emotions in the heart, Seven of Wands, they're blocking it. They're like, fuck no, get away from me, yuck. Justice. Yeah, Ten of Wands, that's too much. High Priestess, Queen of Swords. Yeah, no, I'm going to be very logical. Okay, and these are burdens, I feel, Aquarius, is that you're devil. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Why are you so non-committal? Okay, I feel like that's what you may be seeing this month about you. Okay, that was love. Career. Let's look at career. Career for the Aquariuses. Career this month. Emperor. Seven of Swords. The Devil and the Hermit. What is this? And the Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Devil, Four of Swords, the Hermit, Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay. Four of Cups. What's the Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, Four of Wands, Hangman. The Devil. Okay. Ace of Cups. So this is very specific. You could be releasing a job. Something could be very, very toxic. I don't know who the hell you're dealing with. If you could have like a narcissist boss, somebody very condescending. This looks really unhealthy. This is very specific and may not resonate with everyone. All right, but with the Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Four of Wands, you're having some kind of shift in perception. Some of you guys could be in a job where it's very stable, or the money could be good, but you're starting to realize that this shit ain't it. The work culture here sucks, whatever this is. All right, you could have a very fucked up ass boss. I'm sorry, it's here. So I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, or there could be a level of stagnancy, whatever that is for you, whatever the toxicity is, where you feel like your wings are getting clipped. With the Hermit, Seven of Cups, Two of Wands, you're starting to realize I need to look elsewhere. Okay, I need maybe another option. Okay, you could be feeling like you're working a lot as well. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I feel like you're going towards another, or at least you're in the search for another opportunity. Eight of Wands, Six of Cups, the Fool. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Nine of Swords. What's the Five of Pentacles? I feel like there's nothing. One of the worst feelings is feeling like you don't have a choice, right? If situations at work are like things are becoming super uncomfortable, that is the way, like, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the universe, God is telling you it's time to move the fuck on. You've already like served your purpose. You overstayed your welcome. Shit may start becoming a little bit uncomfortable for you to move to something else. So this could definitely be like a divided divinely guided kind of situation energy where you need to move on to where you're more aligned. All right. And for some of you, that could be like specifically in healthcare. Some of you guys may do something with your hands like healing, or you could be healers. No more cobwebs. Yep, here for a good time and a long time. I hear that. All right. Let's see. Anything else for the Aquariuses when it comes to careers? All right, I don't know. I thought I just highlighted something, but maybe I didn't. Okay. Anywho, for the Aquariuses in careers, anything else this month for the Aquariuses? Limitations, obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought, or simply choose something better for you. Yeah, illumination, something that is hidden is coming to light now. Okay, long term and manifesting and new life. Limitations, harmony. I'm telling you, some of you guys are dealing with a very fucked up work environment. All right, limitations and harmony. Like you feel like your heart, like there's no harmony there. This is very specific. Illumination, courage. Some of you guys are going towards something else. You're gathering up the courage. All right, and you're being protected from whatever this is. Some of you guys are dealing with deceitful ass people or situations at work. It seems a bit toxic. I did see the 7 of Swords here. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with people you need to be careful of. I feel like you're definitely protected, but with that protection, there's signs and synchronicities telling you run. Okay, run for the hills. Perspective, beginning, and on the table. So some of you guys may need to open your mouth and put your demands on the table. All right, very respectfully. All right, closed mouths won't get fed. Okay. All right, let's look at finances. What's money looking like for the Aquariuses this month? All right, you got the 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant, the King of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles and the Empress, 4 of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys are definitely getting, some of you guys maybe, somebody could owe you money. Okay, this could be someone from your family group, friend group. Some of you guys could be getting that money back. It doesn't feel like chump change either. Okay, some of you guys could be getting money from a divorce, all right, or some kind of payout. I feel like money's looking really good. You're going from the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be starting your own business, or if you have it, you're going to get, with the 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, a lot of more clientele. And again, here goes you walking away from one situation towards something very big. 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, the strength. Once you gather up the cojones to go and do what you got to do. I feel like this month, money looks pretty decent. Some of you guys are going to be getting some money back that you're owed. Ace of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. You're definitely going to be releasing some kind of burden. It looks good. I don't see anything wrong with finances at all. 5 of Wands, the Devil, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there goes that work situation. Some of you guys have a really toxic ass boss. All right. And you're going to start realizing that you need to move towards something else. Same energy. Okay, let's look at general energy. What else for the Aquarius this month? What else for the Aquarius this month? King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Justice, Death, Scorpio energy, Ace of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. King of Cups, the Lovers, Gemini energy, 4 of Wands, Death, 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, 3 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. King of Cups, Lovers, the Sun, Leo energy, Temperance, Seven of Pentacles. What's the Death? Queen of Wands. Eight. Oh, somebody wants a rebirth with you. Somebody wants to come back. Somebody wants to come back, but I feel like you have other options. You have another option here. Who's this person trying to come back? The Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, Four of Cups. Someone that you may reject. Someone that you could have felt was very selfish. You could have been married to this person or definitely had a commitment. Doesn't feel like a situationship. What's this? Three of Swords, Emperor, Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles. Somebody could still be secretly holding on to you. Nine of Wands. They don't want to let go of you. Heavy Aries energy. Some of you guys may also be... What's this, Emperor? Some of you guys may need to make amends with a father figure. You could... I'm sorry. It's here. You could be hearing about a father figure getting a bit ill, okay? Or an uncle or grandpa that needs... You need some kind of healing with this person. Somebody's definitely coming back for that ass, though. To heal something for sure. And I feel like you're going to be very cold to whoever this is. Ace of Wands. And you have new energy here, but I don't know. You're very defensive. You have someone new showing up. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Star. I feel like you're going to have an option between a new person and someone from your past. Okay, but you're Three of Wands. I don't know. You're a bit emotionally... very conservative. That's how I can put this. I feel like the person that's going to be coming back towards you, though, you're going to kind of... I don't know why I want to say leave them with their dick in their hand or something like that. Okay. Anything else for the Aquarius? Anything else for this month? The Sun, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. The Lovers, the Justice, Knight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. Those of you, whoever this person is, that they could have left you or they could have gone towards another situation. They could have like rode off in the sunset with someone else. There's some kind of karmic justice that you're like the information that you're getting or this person coming back towards you, even though you don't want them back. It's just that it's almost like I told you so. It's like, okay, you're coming back around. I feel like I said this already. This was like deja vu. It's like them coming back is like your justice or their karma. For some of you, this person could have had a child with you or children with you. Some of you guys could be getting also, this is a separate message, or it could be the same person. Some of you guys could also be getting like a payout in child support, or somebody could definitely start to help you with your children or something like that. Somebody that wasn't doing shit for your child. This is very specific, as I said. But again, you have somebody else here that wants you. And somebody else, like a newer energy that wants to deal with you, and someone else here that from your past that you're cold with. I don't see you entertaining either person. Hi, Aquarius. You gave me a headache. Okay. What's the message for the Aquarius? You got leaves. Renewal, revival, and process. Leaves grow every year on trees, reminding us that the cycle continues, that the energy of nature revives after its fallow period. Leaves are how a tree interacts and communicates with its environment. Pay attention to the leaves that you will likely find. Pay attention to the leaves and you will likely find you are more in touch with the weather, seasonal shift, and the well-being of your intermediate environment. Your reflection, do you need to pay attention more to your feelings and intuition? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Mana. Thank you, my sis, Dorian, everybody for holding down the chat for me. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to keep your karma balanced. If I don't see you back tonight, I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be doing the personal questions at 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care.